Indiana's only statewide TV news network. This is a Storm Track 8 weather alert.
We begin right now with that weather alert. You've been watching us all night long. Strong storms and tornadoes have hit central Indiana.
Let's go down to Storm Track 8. Chief Meteorologist Ashley Brown to give us an update on what's going on right now. Ashley.
All right, so we still have the tornado watch for areas along and south of Interstate 70 here. Heavy rain falling over the area, and yes, still some thunderstorms out there for us. As we kind of look into the system right now, what you will notice here is that we have a cluster of storms near Marion County. I want you to know that that is not severe. We have Bloomington just on the edge of a thunderstorm warning, starting to see it there. We also have a cluster of thunderstorm warnings here. The area of concern is a little further south as we see a confirmed tornado in Knox County as that tornado warning continues, and also seen just to the south of that confirmed tornado with the tornado warning sitting south of Vincennes until 10:15, and then you have Gibson County until 10:15 with that tornado warning as well. This is traveling off to the east. The cluster of storms to the north near Indianapolis is not severe. It is producing rain. It is producing to the south of it even a heavier pocket of rain. The problem in these locations, I would say, is that you're already worked over. The rain has already been with you, so flooding is a major concern at the moment here. Heavy rain sitting over Columbus right now. Also some heavier rain from Greensburg over into Connorsville. Once again, the watch stands. I think we'll start to see counties trimmed from the watch as the area of concern now is really the southern tip of the state and no more. Earlier tonight, we've been with you for hours now as we tracked severe weather. As we look at some of those damage reports coming in, we had confirmed tornadoes. The most impressive, the most damaging are pictures coming in out of Winchester here of reports of a tornado that did quite a bit of damage there. National Weather Service going out to actually get the kind of speed and the category that we're going to put this in. As we look to the south, also a confirmed tornado earlier in Madison, Indiana. So far, two separate confirmations, two separate systems here. Other than that, all the dots you see are reports of confirmed damage. Those damage reports include baseball-sized hail to 50, 60 mile per hour wind gusts tonight. The damage that we see, the bulk of it, we're done with, right? The heavy rain continues, and I think flooding continues, and that's a concern for you tomorrow as you travel out, because I think for your morning commute, it may take you a little more time to get to where you're going because you have debris down in roads, you have heavy rain causing flooding. Now, as far as the thunderstorm warnings that are sitting to the south and what's left with it, yes, there is some rotation there sitting just to the south, but once this swings through, as we get closer to the midnight hour, I think we'll start to see this system wind down. Still bringing rain, but also bringing quite the cool down after it, as I'm expecting a cooler day in the forecast for you tomorrow. So activity still on the radar, tornado watch still out, and we'll bring you updates on any new warning that will come out with this system coming up.
All right, Ashley, and you know what, just stick around for a moment. We want to talk more about that Winchester, that damage to Winchester here coming up momentarily. I want to talk about power outages right now. Okay, so Duke Energy has 717 here in the 10 o'clock hour. And Indiana Michigan Power reporting 7,721. Again, that's up north from us. So those are the power outages that line workers are working on right now as we talk here in this 10 o'clock hour. Now, we want to talk more about that direct hit to Winchester. Ashley's been covering this. She's doing a fantastic job keeping us all informed all night long. It was pretty bad.
It's been pretty intense.
Yeah.
Ashley even said that in the moment, just how bad that appeared. So it was pretty bad. Yeah.
So we have something called a CC, which is a debris tracker, right? This shows when debris is flying in the sky, right? We don't see that often. We know a tornado is on the ground when we see that feature, and what's behind you is a very colorful view circled of Winchester showing debris. It's right along Winchester there along 27, showing that debris in the air was the confirmed tornado, right? Our radar at that point, our polygon that usually shows in red, does something it doesn't do often, it showed purple, which showed us the confirmation, which we saw it here as well. As you look back, you saw kind of that view of all of that purple. See, sometimes when you get tornadoes on the southern side, on the northern side of it, what you get is quite a bit of hail, and that hail was large tonight ahead of that as well. So you kind of had a twofold problem. You had the tornado, and then you had the hail above it.
Right, and the north part of town there is what took the brunt of the damage. We talked about the Walmart earlier that got hit, the Taco Bell. hotel, the hospital. They had the high school that was opened up for emergency use as well. And again, we do have crews heading that way. We'll bring them to you once they make it there and once we have more information. But that north part of the town of Winchester did take the brunt of this.
Yeah, and I think this is just the start of the damage reports that will come in. I think over the next 24 hours, those will continue to come in, not only with damage there, but with damage all around the state, as these storms were pretty widespread.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Especially when the sun comes up tomorrow, we're really going to get a chance to see all the damage that has been done because of these storms.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, it's nighttime, we can't see it, which is why we advise you, if you've dealt with severe weather tonight, stay inside, no need to survey it tonight. You can't see much, and power lines are down in many portions of the state.
Okay.
All right. Thanks,
Ashley,
Ashley.
thank you.
We want to make sure you're aware of the weather. We've made that really easy for you. Just grab your phone, scan the QR code on your screen, and that will take you to the Track 8 radar, and stay here on WISH. We will keep you updated as we learn more throughout the night.